When history happens, it typically goes in the books. But when the longest game in professional baseball history was logged at McCoy Stadium in 1981, it went in the ground.
A time capsule with relics from the game was buried at the stadium, and now the stadium is coming down. Demo crews are searching for history. Here's 12 News reporter Erica Ritchie.
Well, that time capsule believed to have mementos from that famous game, things like a game ball, a program, maybe even a bat. But we really won't know until it's excavated. And one man who was on that historic team says he knows exactly where these guys need to dig.
We ultimately decided to put it right in front of our home plate. It would be right in between the cat and that white truck.
Right where demolition crews were concentrating their efforts when we were there Thursday, but nothing was unearthed while our cameras were rolling. McWhorter doesn't need physical evidence, though, to remember baseball's longest game in April of 1981. He was on the Paw Sox team that played it. He just didn't know it at the time. He went home after the 9th inning because he was pitching the next day.
I read the newspaper the next morning and it said 22 innings because they went to press at 1 o'clock. It turned out it was 32 they played that night.
And the game was still tied at 2, but it remained paused so that Pawtucket and Rochester could play their regularly scheduled game hours later with McWhorter on the mound.
They do leave a ball in your locker if you're going to be pitching the next day. And there was a ball and there was a note on it that said, "You're on your own." There was nobody left to come in for me. So
2 months later, that final inning was played, and that's when baseball history was realized and reportedly memorialized with the time capsule.
Is there anything that you remember that you're like, I really hope that's in there?
Well, they might have put some burnt bats because we were burning baseball bats to keep warm.
So there's so many memories here. Never mind all the great players that played here.
Ken Ryan was one of them.
And I grew up as a child in this area, so I would come here as games as a kid. I'd come watch the 4th of July fireworks here. So when I had an opportunity to sign with the Red Sox, my dream is playing at McCoy Stadium.
Now he's documenting his dream be dismantled, and not even the prospect of unearthing baseball history can ease that pain.
And a spokesperson for the city of Pawtucket says they do remain hopeful that a time capsule will be recovered here. If and when that happens, they promise that they'll provide timely updates to the public. We'll keep you posted, so stay tuned. In Pawtucket, I'm Erica Ritchie, 12 News.